I'm going to teach you how to use psychology to win every time with a man. Because you see, emotion is the only thing that gets we women to react the way we react. Because we're very emotional being. If you can control your emotion as a woman and you can be logical like a man, there is nothing that can trigger you. Not even a man. In fact, you will have men eating at the palm of your hands because they can't trigger you. You hold their ego like this in your palm. Because the reason why a man trigger you is to know if he still has power over you. And when you react in the way he wants you to react, that boosts his ego and say, good, I still have her where I want her to be. So how do you snatch that ego from him so that he starts seeking for your validation? You use reverse psychology. So you see, when a man starts talking about his ex, those of you that say, my man only talk about another woman in front of me, this is how you're going to handle him. When he starts talking about this, his favorite ex, he cannot get over, say, really? Instead of getting offended, engage him in the conversation. Leave everything you were doing. If you were cooking and he brought it up, or you were pressing your phone and he started talking about his ex, drop your phone. Kill whatever anger. Start thinking with your head, not your heart. Because this man is trying to trigger you and you will not be triggered. Get engaged in the conversation. Go and bring a bottle of wine. Pour him wine and tell him, baby, tell me more. If he say, she cooks so well, say, really, baby, why don't you call her now so that she can send us her recipe? Or invite her over. Let her come and cook for us. He knows in his mind, he'll be like, what is wrong with this one? He will ask you, invite her over. Say, yeah, she's your ex, is she not? Let her come. Let her come and, show us this her recipe. You won't get angry. In fact, you'll be smiling. You'll be happy. If he checks out another woman in front of you, let's say you guys go to a restaurant and he's looking at another woman, instead of getting offended and getting jealous because that is what he wants you to do because he knows that you're going to notice he's looking at another woman, engage him and say, oh baby, I know that's your spec. I know you're looking at her breast. Damn, that girl is so fine. Look at her body. Look at her ass. I wonder what kind of perfume she's wearing. I wonder where she got her jewelry from. And ladies, stop being competitive. Stop being insecure when you see a fellow woman looking very beautiful. Instead of bashing her, compliment her in front of your man. If you do that, you will break his wings. He won't be able to proceed further. But when you start bashing a woman in front of your man knows that you're jealous of her. Guess what? He will look for a way to pursue that woman because he knows that this one, if I pursue this woman and this woman finds out that I'm chasing after this woman, it will get her to react in the way that I want her to react, and it's going to give me more power over her, because all men are looking for is your reaction. When you give them a reaction, you make them feel special, you make them feel powerful, you make them feel you can't live without them. So instead of bashing that woman, compliment her beauty in front of your man. Compliment all her assets in front of him. Now, let's assume that he keeps talking about his ex, or he brings up his ex one day. In the conversation, start laughing. Be so happy, and used to also bring up your own ex that used to be very rich, that had everything that you wanted. But now life, now you just had to settle for him because, of course, he's a good man. But this your ex, he's a wonderful man. Let's not be as if you're trying to compete. You're not competing. You're not angry. You're not trying to make him angry. You're having a conversation. Or he says, baby, I'm going out with the boys tonight. I'm going to the club. So, oh, really? Okay, that'll be nice. Would you want me to help you select something you're going to wear? What would you want to wear? Encourage him to go out. Be so happy. In fact, immediately he announces his plan to go out, go and turn up the music. Start dancing like, oh my God, he's about to go out. I'm going to be free. If that man come out for house that night, make her know waiting for Sam. Because he's thinking, why is she happy that I want to leave? Is she not supposed to be angry I want to leave? And when he goes out, you do not care. You will not call him and say, when are you coming home? If I tell him, baby, I don't know when you're going to be back, but before you come back, I must have been sleeping. So I'm going to keep the key here so that if you come, you can just sneak in, help yourself. I'll keep your dinner ready. Have fun. Kiss him. Mwah. Or he's making a call. You catch him talking to one of his girlfriends. Don't react. Who are you talking to? Say, baby, laugh over it. I say, baby, well, you don't need to hide now. Talk to them in front of me. Is that Chioma? Say hi to her. Laugh. Go about your business. You're not upset, because he'll be looking at your face to know if you're acting. You're not acting. You're controlling your emotion. You might go at the back of the house and punch the wall because of the annoyance, but not in front of him. Maintain steeze and composure. This is reverse psychology. If you do this with your man will know that there is nothing that can trigger you. And you see all this thing he does, he'll start to fear you, because now he's now looking for something that is going to trigger you. It works every time, because ego is one thing a man would never joke with. Ego is one thing every man has.